Good morning, children. Today we shall learn about tiling, or which is also called as tessellations. So what is tiling? You have already learned in your previous section of the lesson. We are going to do some activities based to make some tiling, and we shall tile a plane. So for this we will be requiring some regular geometric shapes like square, rectangle, hexagon, or any regular shape, a pair of scissors and tape. So with all these materials we can make. We'll also be needing some scale and a pencil. So we shall start with the first tiling pattern. For that I will be taking a square piece of paper and just divide this square piece of paper into 4 quadrants, equal quadrants. Then after making this, we can mark a semicircle 1 and a semicircle 2 here. Okay, then you will have to cut this part, and you will have to see, I have done it for you. I have cut this part and attached at the corresponding place here, and I have cut this part from here and attached at the corresponding place on the top. Now using a square piece of paper, I could make a tile which can be put on the floor or put on the plane for tessellating. Now what we can do next is, you just have to keep this way and trace the tessellation, or trace the tile which you have made. This way, then keep the tile here and trace it again. Again you can lift the tile, place it here, and again trace it. You can keep on continuing it. Again you can keep it here. So this way you can keep on tracing the tile infinitely to tessellate a plane. See children, what you can see here is, you could do this without having any overlapping or without any gaps. This tile was tessellated without any overlaps and without any gaps. So this is one tile I have made from a square piece of paper. Once again, take a square piece of paper, divide it into 4 equal quadrants, make semicircular part 1 and 2, and what you'll have to do is cut this part 1 and put it in corresponding place below it, below this square. Again from here I have cut the part 2 and put it here on the top. So I could get this tile and I have tessellated. Now we shall look forward for some more tessellations or some more tiling. Here again you can see I have used a square piece of paper and I have divided it into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 equal small squares. Once you do this, you'll have to mark here in one corner as 1, second corner as 2, third corner as 3. Once you do this, cut the piece 1 and place it here on the top, piece 3 adjacent to 1 and piece 2 adjacent here on the top. Okay, so once again I'll explain. Cut piece 1, piece 3, attach them here on the top, piece 2 from here has come here on the top. So you get a shape of a bird. Once you get this tessellation, you can keep it and keep tracing the bird. See, without any gaps, you can keep tessellating or keep tiling this pattern. One more pattern let us see. I have taken a square piece of paper. Here again I have divided into 4 equal parts, that is 4 quadrants, and I have taken midpoint here and midpoint here. I have joined it through a line and joined this part and this part. Now you can cut it. Once you cut part 1, okay, so part 1 from here has been cut and I have placed it on the top, on this plain part. The same part you can just put it and keep it here. So you get this kind of pattern or tile. Now you can keep this tile here and keep on tracing the tile. These are, children, some simple ways to make tiles. So in the same way, continue tracing. So this is the way you can keep on tracing and making the tiling pattern. Children, these tiles you might have seen on the like roads or on the floor. Beautiful tiling patterns are there, and this is the way that tiling can be done. There is another example for you. I have done it using a hexagon. Here I have taken a hexagon, cut, like I have joined these points with the central point. Okay, these 2 vertex with the central point, and mark this as triangle 1. Cut this triangle 1 and again once you cut it, put it on the top here. So you get this kind of a paper or tile. Now this is one tile. See here, children, what I have done is the tile can be kept here and I have traced the tile. Okay, in the next line I have turned it and they are tiled here in this way. So these are some simple ways to make some tiles or tessellations. There is one more simple one for you, using a rectangle. I have taken a rectangle, divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equal parts. You can see I have drawn lines using pencil and I have cut this one part here. Okay, and I have attached it here. Once this is attached, okay, you will get a tile of this shape. You can keep on tracing the tile, keeping this way. So you get beautiful tiling patterns. So children, you can make your own tiles, okay, and make beautiful flow patterns. Thank you, children.